The winner will take on either Kansas or Cal Baptist. They'll play immediately following this one, and away we go. And St. John's will control. Here's Hopkins. And they got Bond on him. Down he goes. Open three.
I think for St. John's seeding, that goes back to their non-conference with the way the committee weighs the entire season the same.
Darling.
Wow. Because his real value is his defense and keeping this team organized on the offensive end.
Ejiofor outside. Sellers. Oh, St. John's is on a roll to start it here.
On the court to get the ball inbounds.
Farnsworth on top. Ejiofor's on him. Campbell will try to slice inside. Can't. It's a turnover. Mitchell's got it. And he'll take it the other way. Held and jammed. Wow. Nope, they'll walk. They'll walk it back. It will not count.
Well, and he is a great defender. You've got to count that basket.
I think. Look at his year. It is absurd what he's done.
The Big East Player of the Year.
Wow. How about that defense? Then he gets the loose ball, and he triggers it out to Mitchell. On the wing, Sellers. He's jousting with Campbell and torn away. And Tristan Smith the other way. And Bond!
And they come here. This is, I don't know which one of them gets credit for that.
I think Isaiah Sellers has got to just shoot the three. Instead, you put the ball on the floor, you turn it over. Leon Bond on the run out.
There you go.
Sellers. Nice stroke.
Yeah, he really can shoot the ball.
Over the years, with the move here by Schweiger. And a three, nope, a pass, or deflected. It was.
We saw him work on a little bit yesterday. Obviously, Ben Jacobson teaches and believes in.
Leotopoulos, a three.
That's why Rick Pitino gets paid the big bucks.
Good feed inside. Found Ejiofor.
Yeah, not too many people, to be quite honest, want to take that body on.
Campbell three, and a Hornset screen sets it up and buys him some room. Darling trying to finesse his way with a nice perimeter defense by UNI. Ejiofor three. Bullseye!
I'll tell you what, I watched him shoot yesterday. Well, his motor is unparalleled from big guys.
Darling. Sellers. That's a triple.
Yes, they've found a way to retain. But Northern Iowa, it's a credit to their program and coaching staff for getting guys to stay.
Weisbrod to three.
Well, they need to get some threes. Like, it's tough for them to come back from large deficits.
Schweiger, Weisbrod, and on the wing they go to Smith. Takes it into Ejiofor. Not a lot of breathing space. Look at the defense. Altering the shot. And then he's stuck with it inside. Got it to go. Approaching 4 to play in the first half. The screen by Campbell. And the twirling move by Smith. And numbers the other way for the Red Storm. Wide open. Hopkins three. Buries it.
It's his second one of the game. Not a great shooter.
Darling of understanding the scouting report. Smith loves to spin. He was waiting right there for it.
Bond. And Ejiofor is right there. 5 rebounds for him. Good spin across the lane. Got it to go. What a pretty play.
Now 5 of his last 9 from 3. Drive at the post. Northern Iowa not getting their defense set. It's been all Johnny's here in the first half. Back him down, drive it to post, and use that size and physicality.
Biggest run right now of the game and the biggest lead. And a quick 2 right there. They get it to go, and Bond has got 6.
But they are playing their best at the right time.
Dylan Darling controls and fires the 3. Sellers! Jackson tethered to Campbell. Campbell will take it in. And right there, Hornseth will put it back through. Lauren Shahadi, Bond. He'll try to work, steering his way into the paint, and a fadeaway will drop. Ejiofor.
Oh, good help there by Campbell.
On the floor, Hornseth picked up by Bond. They got numbers. He'll float. It's Leon Bond putting it in. Campbell.
Nice pass.
That was an in stride. Hornseth gets it.
You think about it, UNI can get back in this thing. This building can turn on the favorite in a heartbeat.
Smith.
Oh, what
behind the back, and what a pass! What a pass!
This one is fantastic by Tristan Smith. Great cut. Northern Iowa on a 10-2 run.
The other way comes Bond.
That's not a stop if Tristan Smith doesn't have active hands. Now running the floor.
How about that? In stride, Tristan Smith.
Man, think about, Coach, just the energy exertion needed for UNI to get stops, but then the backbreaker if you don't get the defensive rebound. But clearly, they are up for the task defensively here in the second half.
The defense by Hornseth. And back on top they go to Hopkins. Works into Bond and curls around for the reverse.
And Bryce Hopkins has had it going here tonight. 13 points, had 4 rebounds, doing work on the baseline.
Leotopoulos down low, careening off bodies, finding the open man. That's Hornseth. He'll dance. And the drop.
Boy, the footwork right there.
Mitchell with the pump and the fake. And taking it in. And finding prey coming to the hole.
That's a great pass and a great cut.
To Bond. New shot clock. And puts up the mid-range shot.
That Prey loves to shoot.
Here's Jackson. Got the screen. Leotopoulos. Jackson sets 3. Good!
Wow. Whether they have enough weapons offensively to go a long way in this tournament, but defensively, they play hard, and they are very good. Trey Campbell, wow.
He knocks that one in. He's got it right here, the senior from Windsor, Wisconsin. Inside, Bond couldn't stuff it. But following up and putting it through is Ben Schweiger.
Providence, he told Billy, go somewhere else so you can play. Billy said, I'm going to force your hand. He worked tirelessly, stayed. They went to the Final Four together. So a Zuby-Billy Donovan connection, Kevin. How about that?
UNI's gotten stops out of this 2-3 zone. Now can they cash them in?
The 3 won't go, the miss right there, and that one would have been an interesting scenario had they hit.
Just to put a little game pressure on the Johnnies.
Ejiofor inside. On the doorstep.
It was a tough adjustment.
It was just a punch in the face is what it was when they came out here.
And they've spent the entire game trying to get off the mat. Sandin 3, good.
So it's not something they work on, and yeah, you're trying to get back. They just dug way too big a hole early on.
Well, I remember listening to Dick Bennett, Tony Bennett's father, when Dick was at Green Bay on a clinic. Well, we'd probably lose, he said, but, and this would apply to Northern Iowa, we don't get down 15 very often.
Another triple by Sandin. Mitchell got the Ejiofor miss. They reset the clock, and with it right now, Jackson. He'll slither inside and get it to go.
Rick Pitino's got a lot more depth that he can call on than Ben Jacobson does.
Weisbrod will launch. It's a 3. And off to Jackson. Side swipes and takes it in for 2.
An impressive performance overall by St. John's, particularly on the defensive end of the floor.
The Red Storm will go to the second round for the second consecutive season.